So what's good, family? What's good, family? You're welcome to today's video, and thank you for tuning in. So yeah, today's video is going to be a weekly outlook and also a weekly report. So I'm going to like be reviewing the trades I took last week, which I was supposed to make this video yesterday, but I had no chance to. Yeah, so today I'm going to be reviewing those trades with you, and I'll be doing it every weekend, right? Every weekend, and the lessons I learned, the trades I took, the mistake I made, the things, everything, right? We'll be learning together. And also it will be, and this video too is like a 2-in-1, a weekly outlook too. So the pairs I'm looking to trade, I'll show you how I'm looking on, like I'm looking for on those trades, or I'm looking forward to on those trades, right? And also before we get into that, like before getting that, I know you guys noticed something like you are noticed it, right? So yeah, I just got my hair done and I also got the cut and it looks very nice, like very sharp. So yeah, let's get into that. So this week I took two trades. Yeah, I took two trades. I took GBP USD and XA USD. So before going into that, let's quickly check the XA USD trade. So here's the XA USD trade on the charts, right? So what happened there on XA USD? We can obviously see that we are on an uptrend on the weekly time frame. Now I'm a swing trader, so I use other time frame. So on the weekly time frame, we are on an uptrend, and this is another block. This is a key level where the market is reacting from, right? So I went down to, let's go down to the daily time frame. So the daily time frame, now we can see that we already have a shift here. We already have a shift, this shift here, right? We already have a shift here. So that's what I'm actually looking for. That's a confirmation for me that yes, the market is ready to bounce, right? Give a shift, give a sweep, and yeah. So on last week Sunday, I made a very big mistake. The mistake I made was that I already saw this market, like when I saw this trade, when I saw the setup, the market was here to tap this Quasimodo reversal. This is my POI, this is my first POI. Let's ignore this other one first. So I already had it, and I'll put the setup on my screen, right? I'll put it. So I already had the setup, and I was supposed to enter directly as a swing trader where I be. I don't enter directly, like, and my stop loss would be below, and this one would be like the TP around here, like 1 to 3 approximately, or 1 to 5 approximately. But I forgot to set the order because I was using my second phone to analyze on that day, on that Sunday. So I literally forgot. So during the week I saw that wow, the thing has stabbed and like it has started and like went up a little bit. So at that moment, emotions got the best of me. My emotions got the best of me, and I acted out of emotion. So which brings us to the trade I took on like last week, the XAUSD buy. So when I saw that it tabbed and went up a little bit at this place, at this point here, so I made a mistake. I would call it a mistake because this is a pure mistake. I called this inside bar. You know what an inside bar candlestick means? A candlestick that did not like break the previous candlestick high or low, so it's close within the last candlestick or previous candlestick. Do you understand? So an inside bar, so we only 4 hours, and my trading system, if I actually want to take a re-entry, I would need a 4-hour confirmation, which is a 4-hour MSS of break of structure, whatever. So this is definitely not a break of structure. It is a straight move, and it is also a liquidity. It is also liquidity because we did not have any shift. It just went up, and the market did what came, liquidated it, and whatever it wants to do. So I set my order at this other block here, and what happened? The market took me out and went, and now it's kind of going in my direction, and I feel like this trade is still valid based on the higher time frame perspective. Do you understand? But it is what it is, and this is what happened on XAUSD. So yeah, the second trade I took, which is GBP USD. So this is the daily time frame. So let's go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we already can see we had this break of structure here, right? This break of structure. Yeah, the market broke structure and it was retraced. But one thing happened here, it failed to break this low. So to me, basically, that means like the market is actually like maybe seeking to grab liquidity. So the market did what? Retraced back to the upside. And okay, now let's go to the daily time frame. And we had that retracement, the market went back up. So here is my entry model here, like, right? Just not necessarily my entry model, just a POI that is at the most premium zone or discount zone. That's what I do. So here, this is my liquidity here, my inducement, and I use this Quasimodo reversal entry, right? And the market did what? So I'm still on this trade. The market did what? It came here, tapped me in, and now it is running in profit. So right now, and there's also something I like look out for. I don't use it. So it is the CRT concept. I do not use CRT. I just like look out, like if I see it on my chart, I don't mind. It's an extra confluence. So here we can see the last week candlestick. On the last week candlestick closed as a CRT to the like upper week candlestick. So which means sell momentum, right? So yeah, we should be expecting more sales, and we can see it also closed below a trend line. So these are just extra confluences. It's closed below the trend line, still closed below like this liquidity, so which means it's just induced the liquidity, right? So that's very nice. So let me show you how something before we move. So last week I was supposed to take a buy on GBP USD. I'll show you on the chart. Let me delete this real quick. Come on. Okay, let me just shift it. So I was supposed to take a buy on GBP USD, but I already took a loss from the upper week. So that loss, I took the loss on Monday. USD CHF, I'll show you on the chart. USD CHF, I took 2 losses on it after the first one running 1 to 2 plus or so, yeah, 1 to 2 plus, and the other one running 1 to 1 plus. It went back and take me out. So that loss really dealt with my mind, and it really affected me. So because of that loss, I did not take the trade I was supposed to take. So this is it on 4 hours, the setup. So I take retracement here, I take retracement trade. So the market was on its retracement, it was repricing. So I intended to take advantage of the retracement, right? So on the 4 hours, we can see we have this break of structure here. We had the break of structure. We had the Quasimodo reversal entry that I love using. You understand? So expand it. I'll show you on the chart. So I already set the order already. But because of my mind kept oh, what if it goes wrong after the loss and stuff, then I cancelled my order, and we can see what the market did. The market came to my exact entry, respected it, and bust clean. So, and that will take us to the lessons. I wrote down lessons that I learned from this week. So these are just the trades I took last week, and so these are the lessons I was able to extract from last week trading. You understand? So number 1, I let my emotions, which is fear, determine my execution or determine my action. Do you understand? So based on the losses I took on USD CHF, it affected my mentals and my psychology, and I allowed that determine what I would do on GBP USD, and the trade ended up going well. I could have retrieved 3% or 1 and something percent on that account, bro. So that was very bad. And number 2, I forgot to set an order. Do you understand? And maybe it's probably because I was not paying attention, or maybe because it is on my second phone and I don't really use the phone. Do you understand? So I forgot to set an order on that trade, which I've already analyzed, and it's marked all my box. Everything I was looking for was on that trade, but I forgot to set the order. And number 3, I analyzed the market at a rushing position and not a convenient time when my mind was calm. You understand? So this is what happened on XAUSD when I used a inside bar, when I misinterpreted an inside bar for a break of structure, which I very much know that is not a break of structure, but I misinterpreted it, and I analyzed that trade at work. So I was just my mind was everywhere, oh, the week is going and I need to get a trade, all those kind of mindset, all those bad habits. Do you understand? And also the noise at work and everything. So it really affected me, and I missed things. So that one is really bad also. So I've set a rule for myself that I only analyze the market, my weekly outlook or whatever trade I will take, when I am at home, and not just when I am at home, when I am calm. You understand? When I'm calm. Yesterday I did not do my own personal weekly outlook. It's till this morning, because when I came from work yesterday, my mind was still stressed. So I had to calm down, sleep. When I woke up this morning, then I did it. So that's a rule for me. And number 4, I did not pay enough attention to a trade before taking it. Yeah, I did not pay enough attention to a trade without taking it. That still speaks about the XAUSD. Because that trade, I really feel you for real. The trade really got to me, because it is not there's a difference when you take a loss that follows your rule, and there's a difference when you take a loss that do not follow your rule. So how I feel about that trade is I just dashed the market the money because it did not follow my rule. Do you understand? So that loss did not follow my rule, so it really got to me, but not psychological. But so that's the lessons I was able to extract from last week. And the goal this week is not to even make back the losses. Honestly, the goal is not to make back the losses. The goal is to make sure every trade I take ticks my it follows my rule, and one thing is not missing there. So if I would rate XAUSD, I would rate XAUSD 4/10. Nah, that trade is whack. I would rate it 4/10. And if I would rate GBP USD, I would rate it 10/10, because it meets all my criteria, and I love it. This is my weekly outlook. So let's start from Euro USD, which is the first pair. So on Euro USD, overall Euro USD is bearish, and you can see it on the daily time frame. Euro USD is bearish overall, but I have something I call a type A and a type B setup. So a type A setup is a type of setup that follows the trend. You understand? So that follows the trend. The type B, I'm allowed to take a retracement according to my system, so I'm fine with it. So the type B is a trade that did not that it is a retracement against the trend, but at least it is based on 4 hours, like at least 4 hours structure, which means it is going in 4 hours direction, even if it's a retracement. So I don't just take 3 hours or 2 hour structure. The minimum structure I use is 4 hours. The minimum time frame I use to mark my structure and take trade in that direction is 4 hours. So that's it. So we can see here on Euro USD, we can see here we had a break of structure here, this small break of structure here on the daily time frame. Let's check the 4 hour time frame real quick. So here's it on the 4 hour time frame. So it's already there, and this is a kind of like wick right here. Like you can see this wick here, this one. So we can see it here. It can also be used as another block, and since it is actually the only one that remains here, I think I would use it, because every other one is liquidated here, is mitigated, so which means they are basically liquidity because they are mitigated. And so this one stands as an inducement for me. So this is it on USD. I'm looking to buy, like to catch the retracement. I've done it a lot of times and I do it like I love it. So let's go to the next pair, which is GBP JPY. And on GBP JPY, I have nothing. Basically, it is just going up, and it's just going up now. I want it to reprice, to come down, so maybe I can be able to like take advantage of the retracement or take the continuation. AUDNZD, on AUDNZD, this is a very key level here. So I have a lot of pairs. As a swing trader, you cannot be limited to some certain pairs because there are no much opportunity on the higher time frame. So I have a lot of pairs. So you can see this level here. This is another block. This is the inducement here and stuff. So on the 4 hour, I'm waiting for a break on the 4 hour to stand as a confirmation. So at least this eye must be taken out. This eye should be taken out. This eye here. So that's what I'm looking for. When I get that eye, I'll look for an inducement and then look to buy. So next trade, which is USD CHF here. So this was where I took the loss. Okay, I already like deleted it. So yeah, what I'm basically waiting for is for this low to be taken out here. This daily low to be taken out. If it gets taken out, then that confirms that we are bearish on the daily time frame, and that would be a start of a retracement for the weekly time frame, right? Because the weekly is bullish, right? So I'm looking to catch the retracement basically. So on the 4 hour, what I'm just doing is this. When I get that break, then I can use this Quasimodo as my entry and this eye as my inducement. This eye as an inducement. But if I don't get that low taken out, then I'm unfortunately not going to take it. Oh yeah. So let's check GBP So on GBP I have an active trade already on GBP I've been holding this trade for 3 weeks now. 3 weeks, right? So here is it here. GBP tabbed me from the beginning of this month basically. So tabbed me, has been playing around since, but I'm still looking to take advantage of little pairs like trades inside the trade, right? So what I'm looking out for here is we already have a 4 hour break of structure. It's retraced and did what expected whatsoever level here. I did not really see a clear level. What's this? I did not really see a clear level here. That's why I did not use it. So probably it used this Quasimodo or this weak order block, and now it's dumping. So I'm waiting for it to like maybe take out this low here, do something like this, then come back and continue, or before it breaks the low, come here and continue, whatever it wants to do. That's just my view on it. So next we go to AUD JPY. No pair at all, no trade at all on it, but I'm looking for it to like, I know the market looks bullish, but if we go to a higher time frame, you see that it is very much bearish. It's reacting from a higher time frame zone. So if it gets to this other block up here, and gives me for MSS or confirmation, I will take it. So next we go to GBP USD. So GBP USD I already showed you. I'm on a trade on it already, which is here. I'm on a trade on GBP USD already. So yeah, I'm on a trade on GBP USD, and also if I get a retracement like back to this eye, somewhere around this eye, I would enter. I would resell again. So that's it. On AUD USD, I'm also expecting something like this. So you can see the market is bullish right now, right? So I'm expecting the market to come use this Quasimodo and give me something more like this. That's if it comes, because it doesn't look like it's coming, but whatsoever it does, it's on it. And this one, no trade on it at all. GBP card, no trade on it at all. XAUSD, yeah, XAUSD, I have a bias on it. Basically what I'm waiting for on XAUSD is that this trend line gets taken out. If this trend line gets taken out, we'll look for a lower time frame order block around here, because I know there is one, maybe on the 1 hour. So then I'll look for something that can bounce back up. So that's basically what I'm looking for. This is where it stops, XAUSD here. So that's where it stops. And yeah, and yes guys, we have come to the end of this video. we have come to the end of this video. And if you watched to this moment, I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time to watch this video. And also, if you have any PA, like any of the PA I checked out, if you have an idea on it, please drop on the comment section what you think the PA is going to do, and let's like join our perspective together, learn from each other, and grow together. Trust me when I say we are building something big here. Trust me when I say that we are building something big here. We are building a family. And if you already watched this and you like what you see, please do not hesitate to like and subscribe so you get a spot in the family, you understand? And trust me, we are growing bigger, we are growing financially, we are growing psychologically also, by the grace of God. So thank you all for tuning in, thank you for watching, and bless you all. Catch you all in the next video. Shalom.